time to talk.
It's 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 time to talk.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.jackiejonescdjr.com or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, good evening everybody. How's everybody doing here tonight? Well, that is right. We are here at Chicagoland Speedway. And we are here for a treat tonight because here at Mid-Atlantic Racing Series, this is the last race of the season. Who's going to be able to bring it home tonight? It's going to all come down to the end of this here at Chicagoland. You can see right now, looking over the track, we are a little cloudy here tonight. A little, kind of have a little, kind of like a smoke haze to it. It's kind of just a nice little fog going on here. So it's going to be a little fun trying to figure where these cars are at on the track, you know, especially being at Chicagoland. It'll be fun right now. So we're seeing quite a few drivers have showed up for tonight, being the last race of the season. We are under our qualifying session here at this moment of time. So let's see what's going to happen. We'll talk about our track information here in a little bit, but it's myself in the booth here tonight. Hope everybody's out there having a great time and ready to watch some phenomenal racing here tonight. We want to say anybody out there watching that we're not able to do last night's show. We do want to apologize for that due to having to work a 16-hour shift at work. Got called into work. I wasn't able to make it, so we do want to apologize for everybody out there watching. But we are here back live tonight, and let's go down on the track, find out what's going on down there, and who's got what it takes to get themselves a pole and a win and a championship tonight. So right now, here at the moment of time here for Alex Campbell, currently getting ready to start his lap time here tonight. Let's see what lap time he can put down here at the moment. So what we're seeing, Wesley Triplett as your fastest out there during this qualifying session, a 30.734. Holding on to second, we have Austin Smith. In third, we have Corey Corwell. In fourth, we have Daniel Harsey. And in fifth, we have Caleb McKinney at the moment of time. Let's go, Chance, out there rooting out there tonight. Good to see you. Butch out there. Let's go, Chance. Quite a few people out there rooting for Chance. Currently, Chance sitting at the end of pit road, getting ready to leave pit road here in just a little bit. We got 5 minutes left of qualifying. Ed Brown right now in the 21 out there tonight, starting his lap times. Let's see what he can put down here tonight. We're going to talk about our point standings coming into this race and what it's looking like. Who's got what it takes to get themselves. Ooh, my apologies. Trying to pull up our points here and pull it up on the wrong screen. But here at the moment, Ed Brown putting himself in ninth. Alex Campbell putting himself on the pole here. We have right now fast lap of 179.23 miles per hour, a 30.704 here as your pole sitter. Chance Manning still sitting at the end of pit road. Ed Brown putting himself in ninth and then 21, a 30.995. Wesley now in second. Austin in third. Corey in fourth. And running your top five is Todd here at the moment. We do have another driver here tonight, Zach. He is in the number 14 and kind of one of the newer drivers. We also have Brandon in number 5 leaving pit road here, getting ready to start his lap time. Let's go on board into the driver point of view. This is what it looks like, and watch him put down a lap time here in just a little bit. We do want to, point out, give a big shout out to one of our sponsors here. That is going to be Dubby. Want to get some delicious energy drink powder, head on over there and give them some love. We definitely would appreciate it. They been coming on here for quite a few races in a row, and we definitely want to say thank you to them. All right, so we're seeing right now Brandon out there on the track. Here at the moment, Caleb McKinney is your points leader here at 2,109 points. Only 3 points away is Chance Manning, holding on to second in points. And third in points, we got Brandon P. holding on with 6 points away. 7 points away, we have Wesley Triplet. And then at 16 points away, we have Ed Brown running your top 5 here tonight. So we have a very close battle in points coming into this race tonight between Caleb, Chance, Brandon, and Wesley, all within 7 points. So every position matters. Who's got what it takes? Who can do what they have to do to get them the championship tonight? Brandon P. has got he's our contender for going back to back. Can he do it tonight while we're watching him head around here, pulling on to third in points right now? He's your last season's champion. Can he do it again tonight, or somebody else kind of take it away from him? We'll keep an eye on that. Chance Manning now leaving pit row. Let's go on board with him and see and watch his lap times around here. He's currently now first lap 13 place here at the moment. All right, let's get these drivers situated up here and see where they are at. And try and pull up our cameras here. For some reason, of course, they're not wanting to update it for us. Other than that, though, out there tonight, let me know in the chat, how's everybody doing? I see quite a few of you rooting out for Chance tonight. Awesome to see. Right now, we have just a black screen. Chance Manning putting himself on the pole while I'm trying to get this situated. We do apologize here tonight. Well, let's see. Chance Manning, can he get himself the race win tonight? While we're having some issues here, so I do apologize. It is kind of frozen on our screen here at the second while I get this all situated. But while we got about 55 seconds left here before we go into our starting grid of the night, we'll be back after this short commercial break. All right, there we go. We got her situated now. So we definitely want to give shout outs to all of our sponsors out here tonight too, giving them, especially our league sponsors here. We saw some amazing things going on, and that was with Shenko Custom Diecast. They are a main sponsor here for this league, and man, see, they kind of did some cool aspects of what their stuff is going to look like coming in. And man, I'm excited to see at the end of this, whoever gets it gets that custom diecast at the end of this of their custom car. So that's so cool. We're excited to see it. But all right, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, let's go through our starting grid here tonight, brought to you by Shenko Custom Diecast. Here we go. Starting in row number 1 for tonight, we have Chance Manning and Alex Campbell. In row number 2 for tonight, we have Wesley and Brandon. In row number 3, we have Austin and Corey. In row number 4 tonight, we have Todd and Daniel. In row number 5, we have Zach and Caleb. In row number 6, we have Ed and Josh. In row number 7, we have Dennis and Raymond. In row number 8, we have Wayne and Michael, starting everybody through our starting grid here tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to go. Green flag racing here in just a little bit. That pace car is waiting for everybody to get situated in their cars. Get ready to start rolling here. You can see the pace car is starting to roll. We are almost getting ready to go. Green flag here under the pacing laps of Chicago Speedway. Here's your track information for tonight. You can see tonight's track length 1.53 miles long. Race distance 306 miles. Track temperature right now is 89 degrees. Wind speed about 16 mile per hour east wind here tonight. That is your track information going on here at Chicagoland Speedway. Chance Manning and Alex Campbell going to be leading the whole field to this green flag for the first time here tonight. Let's see who's going to be eating the bologna sandwich, like we always like to say, and kind of mess up the start. Why we say eating the bologna sandwich is, we're going to go on to the roof cam here. Actually, no, we're going to go into your driver point of view. Alex Campbell is going to be basically waiting for Chance Manning, and, especially under, if you're not really paying attention, even though the first start of the race is by iRacing, the flag man is going to control it. You have to time it just right to get going. If you don't pay attention to the guy to your left, you can mess it up a little bit. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, here for your race tonight with the green flag in the air. Green flag out for the first time here for the Mid-Atlantic Racing Series. For the last race, the championship race of the night here. Lap 1 out of 200. Here we go. Side-by-side action going on. Look at Alex Campbell. Got the run on the outside line here on the outside of the 54. Alex Campbell right now as your leader. Brandon now making a move on the outside line too. Holding on to second place. Almost got the third place cleared now. He does. Chance Manning kind of falling back a little bit. Austin Smith holding on to your third. 3 wide right now. Coming down the front stretch. Crossing the line here. Man, oh man, this is where it's going to get dicey. 200 laps that we are doing here tonight. Why not, knowing that it's the close to the end of the season? Heck yeah, for the last race. Kind of looking back right now. Here comes Brandon on the inside of this number 12. Going on to your root cam of the number 5. Close to that back bumper of the body armor machine, trying to look and make a move. The cool about Chicagoland, you can take the different lines around this track. You can take the inside to the outside. Here they are getting the run on the outside line, though. Here comes Brandon. Let's see if he can juke down all the way to the left or look. Doesn't look like he was not going to make a move that time by. Kind of just wait patiently, but here we are kind of doing a crossover on the from the outside down to the inside. Here he is looking back on the outside line, getting to the quarter panel, trying to get to the wheel. Not able to get there quite yet, going into turn number 1 and 2. Austin Smith right now holding on to your third place. You can see he's watching in the back right now, right in front of him. That is a teammate and another driver. He's rooting for his teammate here right now. Brandon at the moment, he's got the lead. here from Alex Campbell. You can see how far away he is. And here we are, a new leader tonight here at Chicagoland. Brandon P taking over the lead. Here comes Alex Campbell now looking back once again, trying to take back your lead here. Can he do it? Here's the look of kind of looking at the back or the front of the car here while Brandon's making the move. Back once again, you know, basically switching positions back and forth every single lap. Good race going on for your lead here tonight. Austin Smith right now, you can see currently about 0.6 seconds away. Daniel Harsey holding on to 4th. Corey Crowell in 5th place, riding your top 5. Caleb McKinney holding on to 6th. Zach right now holding on to 7th. Zach actually taking that position away from Caleb McKinney. There you can see the battling going on side by side right there behind Corey. Man, you can tell it is getting foggy here tonight. Why not here at Chicagoland? Caleb McKinney right on the back bumper here with the number 20. He was looking. Now is he going to fit through the middle here to make it 3 wide? 7 laps have been completed here so far. Zach's got the momentum on the outside line, putting him now up to 5th place. Back up to your lead, Brandon, about 0.3 seconds away from Alex Campbell. Alex Campbell right now is about 0.8 seconds away from Austin Smith. Austin's about 1 second away from Brandon. Daniel Harsey right there, sitting there for 4th. Let's go a little bit farther back to Wesley right now. Wesley having some company. Chance Manning holding on to 10th place for 9th and 10th. Right there behind them, they have Todd Slauson and Dennis Kane for 11th and 12th place. Here comes Chance Manning looking on the outside now of this number 74, making a move. Here comes the 74 back. They're kind of side by side here at the moment of time. The 44 may split the gap here going into the front stretch right now at the Geico restart zone, crossing the line here. Good racing going on all over the track right now. All different positions, all different things going on. This is what we love to see, the different racing going on here tonight. Alrighty, with 9 laps out of 200 completed here tonight. Alex Campbell about half a second away from Brandon. Brandon has now pulled away a little bit for that fresh air up front. Austin Smith right now holding on to your 3rd place, about a second away. Daniel right now 1.7 seconds away. So, you know, with the field strategy game going on and when pit road will, start opening up for green flag pit stops, these drivers have been out there for 10 laps so far. Your biggest mover from the start of the race is going to be 7 positions since the start, and that is going to be this number 73 machine. That is Raymond Castle holding on to 7th place, the biggest mover here so far tonight. So with that being said, right now at this moment of time, looking at right now, kind of harder to see it through our camera angles here, but Brandon having a good run so far tonight. I was kind of watching his last lap of 31.738. Alex Campbell's was a 31.787. Right now, about 0.05 of a difference between 1st and 2nd place. Austin Smith is basically running identical lap times as your leader here. And Daniel Harsey right now at 31.8, about 0.1 second slower. Raymond Castle is your fastest driver on the track here. That was on lap number 4. He's got the fastest time of the night. That is going to be, make sure I have the right information, of a 30.969. He's the only driver that has actually put it in the 30 seconds. Right now, Zach out there on the track at the moment in time, having a good run here in this number 14 Chevy Chevrolet. One of the newer drivers here, having a little bit of that dang McDonald's Wi-Fi issues out here tonight. Caleb McKinney right now holding on to 6th place. Holding on to 7th is Raymond Castle, Chance Manning in 8th, Wayne Garland in 9th, Taz Lawson in 10th. Keep going down. He's got Wesley Triplett in 11th, Dennis Kane in 12th, Corey Rowell in 13th, Michael Smith in 14th, Josh Neal in 15th, and Ed Brown in 16th place. So the closest battle going on out there on the track right now, about a 0.2 second gap. That's going to be with the 44 and the 84. Other than that right now, the other closest is going to be Austin Smith, trying to get around Alex Campbell for 2nd place. He is looking, can he make that pass here tonight? Coming to the finish line right now, kind of dropping down below, right at the line there coming. You can see drifting up the track a little bit, coming into turn number 1. Look at the entry points difference between Alex and Austin. Austin right close to that white line. You know, we got Alex kind of riding the middle line, the different lines, you know, going in. Austin right now about a second away from his teammate. Here they are, lap 16 complete, going to be bringing it to lap 17. We have 185 laps to go to the end of this race. Definitely been an amazing season basically this year, but this season has been phenomenal. The drivers, the different winners that we've had going on this season. I definitely can't thank all these drivers enough for an amazing season. You know, we've had multiple different winners. We've had Wesley get himself multiple wins this season. We also have Austin Smith with multiple wins this season. Tim Wells got him a win this season. Corey also got a couple wins. Brandon Pease got a couple wins. Caleb McKinney, Chance Manning got him some wins. You know, that's awesome to see. So, you know, kind of a better updated is Caleb McKinney's got him 2 wins this season. Chance Manning's got him a win. Brandon's got himself 1 win. Wesley's got himself 1 win. 3 wins is by Austin Smith. You know, so a lot of different winners this season to have them get things going. So it's really cool knowing that, you know, it's been a very phenomenal year of all the different things. We got 3 wide battling going on right now. Man, Austin Smith, I don't know if you can fit a piece of paper in between both of them right there. Man, oh man, look at Daniel coming out of nowhere to make that move, getting himself up to 2nd place that quick. Austin Smith right now holding on to your 3rd place here, but Alex Campbell, he's right there. He is looking. Daniel coming out of nowhere, though, making the moves to the front. Last lap was a 32.2. He's 0.1 second faster than your leader. And he's trying to pull away from Austin Smith. Basically, I feel like Daniel has hit the nitrous button here, and he's on a move, trying to make it up to your leader here at the moment. Can he do it? Right now, kind of watching all the different action going on through the field, and we do have some battles going on. Dennis Caden just getting around Zach. That's for 9th and 10th place. Zach fighting right back to the number 99 machine. Wesley right now in the number 74, holding on to 8th. You see him right there trying to catch up to Todd in the number 44. You know, we were talking to Corey last race. Last week, you know, and just talk about the drivers that really have made a humongous difference. And, you know, from the start to the end of this, you know, it's been crazy knowing that it looks like we do have a penalty, end of the line penalty going on for Zach right now while he's coming down pit road. We do have a caution out on the track here tonight. Let's see if we can rewind it here and find out what just happened out there on the track. Here's your replay. Try and see if we can find out what happened here tonight while Zach comes down pit road. Zach locking it up, going try to enter pit road. Not sure if that's the reason the caution came out here or not. It might have been. Go back to a little bit farther back here, just watching the replay. On board with the 84 here at the moment of time. Right there in front, you can see Zach really, I'm going to say, definitely missed the pit stop there. On board here right now with Zach at the moment of time. Here is what it's looking like for him. He's going to try to bring it down into pit road, and unfortunately does kind of just misses the pit entry there completely. And that's why the yellow flag comes out here tonight. So back alive here for the Mars Mid-Atlantic Racing Series. Right now, Austin Smith kind of looking at coming out of pit road there. Austin Smith as your leader, Brandon Beat in second, Chance Manning in third, Caleb McKinney in fourth here tonight. Kind of missed our pit box, the race down to pit road, but this is what it looks like down all the way down into pit road and back. Right now, at the moment, is showing Brandon beat everybody off pit road there at the second. I was kind of looking at the information up here in the booth though, and kind of see all the different drivers taking the different pit stops. A lot of different, basically a 2-tire stop or just for fuel here tonight. Alrighty, with that being said, we'll be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.jackiejonescdjr.com or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
Alrighty, here back live, watching these guys getting ready to go green flag racing here once again. Let's see what's going to happen here. Trying to get going. Who's got what it takes to get situated? Here's your lineup all the way through the field. Austin and Brandon, 1 and 2. Caleb and Chance, 3 and 4. Todd and Alex, 5th and 6th. Green flag back out in the air here once again. Beautiful start by Austin Smith here going into turn number 1. Side-by-side action going on for second and third here. 26 laps completed here on 175 laps to go. Austin right now kind of pulled away about a 0.3 second away from your leader here at pulled away from your second place contender here, Brandon right now. Brandon leading quite a few laps so far. Austin's led 3, Brandon's led 20 laps at this moment in time. We've only had one caution here for the first caution of the night. Chance Manning now back up to 4th place here at the moment. Here he is watching the battle going on between the 76 and the 54. Here they are trying to make a run out of the corner there, out of turn number 4. He's going to get the 76 cleared now. Hope everybody's having a good night here tonight, knowing that we've got 173 laps to go, knowing the last race of the season here tonight. Here for the Mid-Atlantic Racing Series. Definitely can't thank everybody enough that comes out and watches these drivers week in and week out. Thank you everybody for tuning in here. You know, giving all the support to these drivers. I can't thank everybody enough. You know, it wasn't for you, you know, all you out there watching, allowing these drivers to come out for a couple hours of their night here to be able to, you know, give us a show to be able to produce. We wouldn't be able to do anything like that. So thank you so much for allowing these drivers to have some fun for a couple hours on their Monday night. Watching the battle right now, Chance Manning getting around Brandon at the moment for second and third, getting out of turn number 4 close to the wall. He gets cleared from Brandon for third place. Well, why not, ladies and gentlemen, let's do our cranking up session of the night here tonight. Let's listen to these cars fly by, basically turn up those phones, turn up the tablets or your computer or your TV and listen in. Wow, these cars fly by here at Chicagoland Speedway. Out on the track right now, Austin Smith being a driver involved here. Rutro Reg, a couple other drivers involved. A lot of damage to quite a few of these drivers. Let's go back a little bit and just see what just happened out here on your replay. I saw Austin Smith being one of those drivers involved. Alright, here's what we are seeing. Austin Smith up here up front. Chance Manning right now. Oh, Chance giving a little bit of a bumper to the back there, gets the 23 turned around, and hard hit by, I'm not sure who that was. That might have been Wesley involved. That was Wesley Triplet involved. You can see no front end there whatsoever. Let's go back a little bit farther back here with Wesley. Look at how hard this hit's going to be. We'll go on board here with Wesley, and then we'll go on board with Chance Manning. Here they are coming out of turn number 4 or 2, and you can see he turned around and he tries to slow it down, and man, there's nowhere to go. And hard hit. And just look at that. Imagine being as a driver. We'll go into the cockpit view. As a driver, oop, there we go. And just knowing that there is nowhere to go. What do you do? Nothing that you really can do. And just basically in for the ride. Hard hit. Look at the car lifting off the ground there from Austin up in the air. You know, those all those cars able not to go airborne there. Ouch, that definitely could have hurt quite a bit. We'll go on board here with Chance Manning and go on your roof cam. This is what it looks like here when they were racing pretty hard. Chance going up high there. Austin Smith down low coming out of turn number 2. Oh man, hard to tell. You know, that's look how hard. Yeah, very hard racing, but how this backstretch is. Austin kind of comes up the track there. He goes up, he comes down, and just like that. That gets Austin Smith turned around. Unfortunately, quite a few drivers seeing all the wrong one. All the action happened right there in front of them. Nowhere for quite a few drivers could go. Ooh, man. Unfortunate night for quite a few of these drivers. All right, back live here under the under all these race conditions. So we're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. We missed the choose cone. One lap to green. Drivers get to pick the choose cone, where they want to start. Do they want to start up high or start down low? While we were looking at all those replays, watching a couple of these drivers getting involved there. Definitely unfortunate for some of the drivers. Nowhere to go and getting involved. But Chance Manning right now as your leader. Daniel in second. Caleb in third. Todd in fourth. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back green flag racing here once again here tonight. Go to our starter, Cam, the flag man, with the yellow flag up in the air, and he'll pretty soon start dancing up in this little box up here while the pace car takes that hard left into pit road. All double file, all bumper to bumper, all getting ready to go. Green flag racing here. Let's see who's got what it takes to get themselves the win here tonight. All right, green flag out in the air here once again tonight here at Chicagoland Speedway. Chance Manning leading your field to the green flag. Here comes Caleb McKinney holding on that bottom line for second place. I can tell we've had different drivers, different action going on up front here so far tonight. 3 wide right now. Daniel, look at the run Daniel just got on both of these drivers. He is now your leader while he just flies by Chance Manning and Caleb McKinney just like that out of nowhere making the moves. Caleb McKinney right now is your point standings as of the Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. Chance Manning holding on a second to Brandon P in third. That's running your top 3. Unfortunately, Wesley was part of that championship, but with him getting wrecked out earlier in the race, that's definitely going to hurt his championship, close championship race here. Definitely not one a night he wanted to see. Unfortunately, hopefully maybe next season he'll be able to get himself in a better spot than he was tonight, especially the last race of the season. But what an effort there for Wesley, able to get where he was, especially able to participate and get all the races that he's done, because Wesley got himself that 1 win this season. He had 8 top 5s, 10 top 10s. He's a total of 2,102 points as of last week. He's actually done 1,376 laps this season. All right now, Daniel holding on to your lead. Chance Manning holding second. Caleb McKinney in third. One driver has brought it into the infield, which is Wesley. Austin Smith currently, I believe, might be still sitting on pit road, and he is currently in pit road for over 6 minutes. Raymond Castle holding on to the last driver on the lead lap. Chance Manning right now holding on to second. Caleb McKinney right now in third. Look at the lap times right here at the moment. Caleb McKinney a little faster than Chance Manning. Todd Slauson right now, he's also involved in this picture. Alex Campbell holding on to your top 5. You got some switcheroo for positions. You got a battle going on with Zach, and also a battle going on with Corey. And here comes Dennis Kane trying to make a move on Corey here on the outside. He's now maybe look, see if he can get that run out of the corner. Look at that, he does. Able to get that pass made on the number 20 that quickly. That's going to put Dennis Kane now up to 8th place. Trying to close it in here on Zach and see if he can do it. Brandon also trying to make a pass here on Corey. So is the 82 of Josh Neal. You can see in your picture frame right now, all 3 of these drivers are part of the same team here tonight. That is part of Midwest Motorsports tonight. Kind of having a good run so far. Doing what they got to do. Looks like we did have a driver, Austin Smith, currently had brought it into the infield there to get more damage fixed. He was sitting in pit road. Maybe had too much damage situated. All right, back up front though, Daniel holding on to your lead. 2.8 second gap from Chance Manning. So right now, Daniel having a good run. Chance Manning holding on to second. Caleb McKinney in third. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our play-by-play here for our commercial break. We'll be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires.
Including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
It's time to talk. 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 It's time to talk.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.jackiejonescdjr.com or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
Watching all the action going on. We were watching some battles there under commercial break. All the different drivers getting different areas there. Chance Manning holding on to second. Todd Lawson in third. Caleb McKinney in fourth. And Zach right now running your top five here. Alex Campbell in sixth. Wayne Garland in seventh. Brandon now making the pass here on Dennis Kane for eighth and ninth. And Josh Neal rounding your top 10 here tonight. So we completed 49 laps out of 200. We have 152 laps to go to the end of this race. Daniel right now holding on to your lead. Chance Manning in second. Todd in third. Caleb McKinney in fourth. And with Zach being in fifth, I was watching all five of these drivers' lap times. And right now, the fastest out of all top five of these is going to be the third place. Todd Slauson in the 44 gotten the fastest lap out of all five of them, and he's on a move. Can he catch up to Chance Manning there for second and third in that Doritos machine? He can see closing it in a little bit more. He's going to now look on the inside. Can he make it happen? And we'll go on board here with Caleb McKinney watching the pass made. Todd now with that pass on the inside line. He's going to get the 54 clear. I was telling you, out of all those five drivers, the fastest was that number 44 machine. Here comes Caleb McKinney now on the inside of the 54. He's looking. He's almost there side by side now down to the corner panel at the moment, up to the line. wasn't able to get cleared that time, but here he is going into turn number 1. He should be able to get him cleared here. Can he do it? He does not. Chance Manning with the run on the outside line. You can tell that outside line definitely had that momentum coming out of turn number 2. Here they are into turn number 3. Getting ready to come here out of turn number 4. Close to the wall there tonight. All the safety mechanisms inside these cars to keep these drivers safe. We've seen a lot of hard hits this season. A lot of drivers getting involved in situations that definitely could hurt them a lot. And with the safety mechanisms and the safety on these walls to make as safe as possible, it's definitely cool to see. Right now you can see that Caleb getting trying to close in here on Chance Manning. Not going to do it quite yet. Here they are all going into turn number 1 and 2. The driver that's loving it right now, the guy up here as your lead here at the moment of time. Daniel right now has pulled away a 4.3 second gap from Todd Slauson, holding on to second place. Daniel doing what he's got to do up front, having an amazing night so far tonight. We've had him out here for 19 laps leading here. Chance Manning has led 4 laps. Brandon's led 20 laps. Alex Campbell has led 3 laps so far tonight. That's kind of a couple of different comparisons from a couple of these drivers here. So, got a couple different lead changes. Austin Smith has led 8 laps tonight tonight too. So your caution information going in tonight here at Chicagoland. We've had 2 cautions, 4 laps under caution. We've had 4 lead changes here all together tonight. Alrighty, right now it did show that Wade may have had an incident. It looks like he showed on my screen that he may have crashed. Not sure if he had an issue here at all or not, or it was just our system telling us that some wrong information. But currently, right now, he's currently 1 lap down here at the moment of time. Looks like he's just coming down into pit road. No incidents there tonight. Let's go back live here tonight. Wayne Garland back out on the track. Daniel holding on to your lead here still tonight. Todd now brought it up to second place. And Caleb still fighting pretty hard, trying to make that third place spot right now. But Alex Campbell has now joined this party. He is involved in trying to make the pass here on Caleb McKinney. Can he do it? Here they are out of turn number 4. We're coming to the line here. Also, we have Zach now in the picture here tonight too. Your gyro Euro cam here tonight. This is what it looks like here at Chicagoland. The banking there is. This is the kind of shows you what it looks like here with the camera rotating. This is on board with Alex Campbell. Kind of diving in right into turn number 3, trying to get that body armor machine to the inside of the 76. Wasn't able to get it that time by crossing the line. Side here, trying to look on, wasn't able to get to there quite yet on Chance Manning for 3rd and 4th. Here they are into turn number 3. Can he get it? Look at the run that Alex Campbell just dove it in. And he'll see if he can get the stick. He is closing it in on Caleb McKinney here tonight. Was to that door with the momentum out of the turn number 2. Wasn't able to get the stick in there quite yet. Let's see if he can fight right back into turn number 3. Here he is. Look at the runs he is getting into the corners. With him getting on the gas pedal that hard to get on the brake pedal, it's kind of slowing him down coming out of these corners. He's getting them coming in, but he's not getting them coming out. Todd Slauson has brought him into pit road also. Just got to see if some of these drivers on pit road wasn't updated, but Daniel right now has brought it into the infield for his pit stop strategy. So we are under green flag pit stops now. They have been out there for at least, close to 28 laps on these tires. Chance Manning's been up there once with 38 laps on those tires. Different strategy games going on here tonight. All right, here comes now your leader once again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, Chance Manning getting a little hot coming in. Caleb McKinney also being one of those drivers coming down into pit road. Couple takers. Alex Campbell still staying out there on the track here at this moment. You can see Daniel right there in your picture frame. Daniel back now on the lap. Todd, the 44 being the first one lap down here at the moment. Here they are coming out of turn number 4. Alex Campbell going to still stay out as long as possible here. He's been up there for 29 laps. But a lot of drivers spent out there for a little longer. Different strategy game going on. Here from the Mid-Atlantic Racing Series here at Chicagoland Speedway. Right now, track temperature 89 degrees, my apologies. Air temperature 66 degrees, 90 degrees now on the track. 17 miles per hour east wind here so far tonight. We've got 136 laps to go to the end of this race. While Alex Campbell is your leader, Zach going on to second place. He's right there about 0.4 seconds away. Brandon Bean about 1.7. And Dennis Kane about 1.8. You can see the 44 down getting around. That is for 11th place. Trying to get a Zach into the wall. Grinding here tonight. Pressure tires definitely being in effect here. Todd now back on the lead lap while he gets around your leader there with Alex Campbell. Wayne Garley being out the first one lap down for 12th. Drivers still staying out there tonight. There was about a 10 lap difference between a couple of drivers that have already went into a couple of the drivers that have stayed out here. The different field strategy games going on here. I love when races come down to field strategy. Can they make it to the end or not? One of those drivers that are really good at the field strategy game, though, is going to be that number 20 machine, Corey Royal, in that Holy on the 7th. He knows he plays that Monopoly game a lot and kind of just chances it and makes those moves. And he knows how to play the game, and he's always definitely making it interesting. Can he make it or not? Seconds away. Here he is, having a good run so far for your third place here. 68 out of 200, 133 laps to go. Your top 3 here right now between the 12, the 14, and the number 5. The 17 looks like there for moments. Not sure what just happened there with Zach. Going very slow at the moment. Down into the corner there. I'm not sure exactly what just happened with Zach. But with that being said, Brandon holding on to your lead. Josh Neal in second. Trying to see if we have some of the pit stops going on here at the moment of time. You can see a couple drivers still in pit road. That is between the 74 and the 23. I was trying to see if they had an updated race down pit road, though. Brandon right now holding on to your lead. He's been out there for at least 35 laps. He's going to now come down into pit road to start his green flag strategies. Josh Nealon's going to take over the lead here. Corey now in second. Brandon in third. Well, different things going on here at the moment of time. For the Mid-Atlantic Racing Series, last race of the season here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, your race leader coming down into pit road to start his strategy game now. Corey now going to take over the lead here. Man, getting close to the edge of this season being almost over after tonight. With just 129 laps to go, green flag strategies are underway. Getting down to the crunch time. Man, oh man, what's going to happen? Who's got what it takes to get themselves the win here tonight? Now we do have your leader, Corey, now coming down pit road. So far, no black flags have come out to me with speeding down into pit road. Corey patiently going down pit road. Todd, he's going to take over the lead once he gets past Corey there in pit road. Todd, now your new leader here. Daniel holding on to, going to be third place here in just a minute too. So far tonight, so Todd, he's been out there on these tires for 13 laps. He's one of those drivers that came down pit road a little bit sooner than everybody else to do a little bit of a different strategy call. Can he make it happen? When will he have to come down pit road again? But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, kind of with all the different things going on, with all the different spaces going on through the track right now, we're going to be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.jackiejonescdjr.com or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
Right now, all the action going on through the track right now. Todd still holding on to your lead, 6 seconds back. We have Caleb McKinney, Chance Manning holding on to third, Daniel Harsey in fourth, Wayne Garland in fifth, Brandon P in sixth. We got a switcheroo going on for position right there. We just watched, and we also have Wayne Garland making a pass on here on Daniel Harsey. Wayne Garland having a good run here so far tonight too. Alright, we want to give us some shout outs of the night here to all of our sponsors here. Man, it's definitely getting the fogginess has definitely kicked in. A lot harder to see out there on the track right now for us, seeing all the different things going on. But here's all of our sponsors we want to give a big shout out to for tonight. One of them is going to be Jackie Jones from Cleveland, Georgia. If you want to get yourself a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, head on down or give them a call and get yourself a new ride. Driving off the lot definitely would be one of those awesome things to do. Get yourself a new vehicle. Also, we want to give a big shout out to is going to be Dubby. If you want to get yourself a new powdered energy drink, head on over to Dubby. You can get yourself 10% off if you use code REDLINE. I want to thank Dubby for coming on board here tonight too. Also, another sponsor here for the league is going to be Admin Box. If you want to get yourself a box that helps your adminning needs or race control needs by just pushing a couple of buttons, make your life a little bit easier here on the iRacing platform, head on over to Admin Box, give them some love. This is a good sponsor here for the Mid-Atlantic Racing Series. Also, to Shedco Custom Diecast, head on over there to their site and give them some love. They have made some phenomenal diecast. We've seen some new designs that we're getting coming up for our championship, because the championship contender tonight, whoever wins it, is going to get a Shenko custom diecast of their winning car here. So we're excited to see them coming on board here tonight. So we thank Shenko Custom Diecast coming on board here. Also to Delta Tire being a local sponsor in Burton, Michigan. And wants new tires, front end alignments, things like that. They can hook you up. So we want to thank them for coming on board here for Redline Racing Network. Also to Sheath Underwear, if you use promo code NOLIFT, you can get yourself 20% off your pair at checkout. So thank you to Sheath Underwear coming on board here tonight too. Also to Barbecue Beef Sauce, head on over to their Facebook or website and order you some delicious sauce. They have a lot of different flavors, and we can't thank them enough coming on board. You can go to Amazon or to their website and order you some. They have a lot of different flavors for all sorts of different meats. My opinion, I think it's better than Smoke Rays, but that's just my opinion. So thank you to Barbecue Beef Sauce coming on board here for Redline Racing Network. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is our sponsors for the night here tonight, so we want to thank them so much coming on board here. Got to thank all of the men and women out there protecting our country here, and within all the military, also the first responders, and everybody out there, saving all the lives as much as they can. So thank you everybody out here for all your hard work in keeping us safe here in the United States. So thank you so much for that. Alright, right now, here, watching Chance Manning holding on to your third place. Second place is Caleb McKinney, and your leader right now, Thomas Lawson, in the 44, holding on to that 6.3 second lead. Doing a heck of a job doing what he's got to do up front to make things happen, and let's see, can he do it? We've got 87 laps completed out of 200. We have 114 laps to go to the end of this. We have completed so far 87 laps. We still got almost at the halfway point of the night here tonight. So we are are still currently watching. Right now, the battle's going on the track. And right now, it looks like Alex Campbell about 0.6 away. But the other closest battle is about a 0.3 second gap. That is between Chance Manning and Caleb McKinney. Other than that, these are the closest battles out there on the track. Everybody else is just spaced out, kind of just riding it around until the end of this. Probably waiting to hopefully wanting a caution to come out or not here. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go up for a lap or two. Let's do our crank it up session of the night here once again. And I love to do it here, especially being at Chicagoland. Let's crank it up and listen to these cars just fly by us here tonight. They definitely will love it. So like we say, turn up those phones, the tablets, the iPads, whatever you're watching the race on, and listen in to these cars fly by here tonight. Some of the cameras here tonight, with them all separated, kind of taking a little challenging here, trying to see what's going on. But right now we do, I believe, have a driver that did go off of the track here. Wade Garland, I'm not sure, see if something happened with him. He just went down pit road. That's what happened. Sometimes our information gets a little outdated. It doesn't let us know what just happened correctly. So lap 92 complete, coming on to 108 laps to go to the end of this race. Down to the crunch time. Things are going to get interesting up here. Let's see who's got what it takes and what's going to happen. Todd Slauson right now about a 6.1 second gap at the moment of time from Caleb McKinney. Caleb and Chance Manning about a half a second gap between both of them for second and third. Brandon right now about 2 seconds away from the driver in front of him, Chance Manning, and Dennis Kane behind him. Where Dennis Kane is Alex Campbell right now holding on to your 6th place. Josh Neal holding on to 7th. Michael Smith holding on to 8th place in that 45. We got Corey in the number 20 holding on to 9th. Ed Brown holding on to 10th. So Daniel Harsey right now holding on to 11th. The first one lap down. Wayne Garland holding on to 12th, 1 lap down. Raymond Castle also down 1 lap. We have Zach, Wesley, and Austin have brought it into the infield and are currently off the track. So here, with a lot of gaps going on right now, this is honestly the closest battle out there on the track, and that is a 0.8 second gap at the moment. That is with Chance Manning and Caleb McKinney. Everybody else really separated. There's probably at least 1 to 2 second gaps all the way through the field. A lot of 2 second gaps here at this moment of time. So, field strategies should be starting to happen here in just a little bit. And while I said that, the 44 has brought it down into pit road, starting his window now tonight. But right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to cost him a lot of time. Todd missed his pit box, had to back up just a little bit. We always say those little mistakes can hurt you. Not what he wanted at all here, and you see him now leaving pit road. Caleb McKinney coming down pit road. I believe so does Caleb's the only one that came down pit. My apologies. He's going to go right into his box start, his strategy. Chance Manning holding on to your lead. Brandon now about 1.1 second back from second place. Dennis Kane in third. Alex Campbell in fourth. But I believe Chance now going to bring it into pit road to start his strategy here tonight, locking it up, coming to the line there. And Caleb McKinney did get a black flag, leaving pit road, speeding down pit road. Caleb McKinney definitely, that is going to hurt him. Brandon now as your leader here. Dennis Kane 2.3 seconds back for second. Alex Campbell in third. Josh Neal in fourth. And Michael Smith riding your top five now. Caleb McKinney having a black flag out there on the track, hurting his championship points. Not what he wanted here at all. That is definitely going to hurt your championship points leader here coming into the race with just speeding by a little mistake on the pit road. That, we always say, can hurt you. Right now, looking at Brandon's lap times of 32.4. Dennis Kane just ran at 32.3. And Alex Campbell just ran at 32.2 by 1 second difference from each from first to third place. Here, Brandon holding on to your lead, trying to get some more laps led here tonight. Dennis Kane wanting to get some laps led. When will Brandon come down pit road to start his strategy game going on? Caleb's black flag did get cleared there. Looks like race officials have got it, checked it out, and all is good. So Caleb McKinney's black flag did get cleared. Just gotta look at, try to see if actually. Exactly what just happened there. Just kind of looking at the different things. Showing it's cleared, but it also did show that he did come down pit road. So it looks like he may did his So it did get actually cleared. It is actually, he did serve his black flag, it looks like, if I'm not mistaken. So Brandon holding on to your lead. Dennis Kane in second. Alex Campbell in third. Josh Neal in fourth. And Corey in fifth, running your top five here right now. 103 laps, 98 laps to go to the end of this race. Right now, track temperature 81, air temperature 66 degrees here so far tonight. Let's kind of look back at that black flag. It kind of threw me off guard. Kind of got me a little confused of the information what the system is reading us. So that's kind of interesting. Anyways, while we were saying that, the closest battle right now, Ed Brown, currently about 0.6 away from Corey. That is for 5th and 6th place. Brandon's been out there for 33 laps. So has Dennis Kane. Alex Campbell has been out there for 34. Looks like Josh Neal has been out there for 32, and Corey's been out there for 31 laps on these set of tires and this field run. Alex Campbell looks like he's now coming down into pit road. Dennis Kane looks like coming down pit road also. So a couple of drivers coming down pit road, trying to change up some things here tonight. See now, Alex Campbell and everybody leaving pit road. That's gonna change some things around up here in your leaderboard. Brandon now as your leader coming down pit road. Corey is gonna take over the lead here as of right now. here. Corey saving the field, getting onto the clutch pedal into turn number 1 and coming out of turn number 2, trying to stay out there as much as possible. See Alex Campbell getting back out there on the track, trying to stay on the lead lap here. Can they do it? Alex Campbell currently right now on the lead lap. Michael Smith being the first one lap down. Some drivers definitely wishing the caution didn't come out here to hopefully change things up here. Probably what some of these drivers are looking for tonight. Josh Neal leaving pit road there. Currently the first one lap down here at the moment. The other driver that's on Corey's eyesight is that driver right in front of him. That is Alex Campbell. He's wanting to put Alex Campbell 1 lap down here, but with him trying to save, it's probably not going to be that possible to do, especially with the safety game being in play. So 108 laps out of 280, got 93 laps to go. Got 2 more commercial breaks to the end of this race tonight. Then we will be crowning a victor here, knowing that who's got what it takes. A little bit of grinding going there against the wall. Todd right now holding on to second, Daniel in third, Chance Manning in fourth. Right now we've only got 7 drivers on the lead lap. Josh Neal being the first one lap, but here's where Alex Campbell is. So your leader is Alex Campbell. He's got some fresh tires here. 3 laps to go. Only other driver 36 laps to go would be Corey, the only one that has not come down pit road. But while we speak about that, here comes Corey now down pit road to start his strategy game. So Todd now going to take over the lead here, back up front, about a 7.8 second gap. He's been out there for at least 14 laps on these tires, but he's got over a 15-second gap from Daniel Harsey at the moment of time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, with this being said, we'll talk about our race recap of the night here. Tonight, we've only had 2 cautions. We've had 15 lead changes. We've only had 4 laps under caution here tonight. Our track information about for tonight, 78 degrees on the track. So far tonight, 16.7 mile per hour east wind with that 1.53 mile length of a track here. Just 90 laps to go. Alright, here's our almost one more time of our commercial breaks, just this time and one more time after, and then it's race to the end for no commercial breaks. We'll be right back here in just a little bit.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Where's the quote? We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.jackiejonescdjr.com or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
Alrighty, watching right now, Josh Neal on board here with him, having a good run so far tonight. You see Caleb Kidney there right in front of him. Back up front though, Todd Slauson as your leader with 16.6 second gap. Brandon Bean about 19.7. Chance Manning about 22 seconds back. Dennis Kane about 23. Alex Kane about 24. And Josh Neal about 30 seconds back. Corey being the first one lap down. Ed Brown first one, or the second one lap down. We got a lot of different things going on out here, especially the gap that Todd has done. Making a lot of traffic one lap down, or almost getting a lap down here tonight. This 44 Doritos machine. One thing I had to point out is actually I'm surprised it hurt him too bad. Is the backing up on pit road, the last green flags pit stops. He had to back up a little bit. Kind of hurt him a little bit, but as of right now, it didn't hurt him too bad. Knowing that he is here, making some moves, doing what he's got to do, side-by-side action going on with the 82 and the 76. Trying to get onto the inside of the 76 here at the moment. Can he do it to get that pass made? The 44 watching all this action happen right in front of him. This is where he gets a little sketchy, get a little dicey. Here he is, the leader, watching some lap traffic, battling it out here, trying to see which way Todd is going to do. He's going to split the middle here, coming down the backstretch, coming to turn number 3. There, now here comes the leader on the inside, right to the back bumper of the 82 now. 82 is basically, I should say the 44 is basically thinking I need to get through let me through, trying to get away. Put a couple more drivers some lead laps down. Josh Neal trying not to get on 1 lap down at the moment. Caleb McKinney, that's going to put Caleb McKinney 2 laps down if Todd gets past. Watching these heat battles going on. Get to the inside of the number 76 machine, almost getting cleared. So as of right now, it's kind of looking at where the drivers are at with the standings and where they're at right now with the points. And with Caleb McKinney right now, currently, he's 11th place and 2 laps down. He's only 3 points away from Chance Manning, where Chance Manning currently in 3rd place. He's looking like he, is able to get past Caleb McKinney in points. When I was looking at Brandon right now, he is only 6 points away. That's 6 positions in a way if you look at it for every point. Brandon holding on to 2nd place, Chance Manning in 3rd. So right now, it's a tight battle going on with Chance and Brandon for positions and for the points at the moment of time. I'm really curious to see who's got it between Chance and Brandon. Well, tonight, though, kind of happening with a lot of drivers in contention and having not some good luck tonight, getting involved in some things and things happening. Kind of changing a lot of different scenarios of what's going to happen. See Todd really trying to get around the 82 here to put Josh Neal 1 lap down, and that would put 5 drivers on the lead lap if he could get around the 82 here. 82 is fighting back though, and he's not wanting to let this go very well. Todd was able to put Josh Neal 1 lap down now. We've only got 5 drivers on the lead lap here at the moment of time. Dennis Kane is going to be the next one, or the last one on the lead lap here. You can see at the moment of time, he's battling here with Chance Manning. And Chance Manning now, Dennis Kane taking that position away from Chance Manning. Good battle going on between both of these drivers here. Still very foggy out here tonight, making the camera angles a little hard to see. Can't believe how foggy it is. We'll go up into our blimp view. This is what it looks like in the blimp, or even the blimp static over the track. You can't even see the cars on the track because of the fog here tonight. It kind of reminds me like you need, as a school bus driver, having that white light on the car or on the bus indicating where the buses are. Basically, these cars need those white lights on these cars to show them where they are on track too, because it's so foggy. More foggy up in the air, and then on the track you can see it down low. It is fine on the weather-wise, but up in the air it's foggier up high than down low. Dennis Kane now coming down into pit road in this number 99 machine. See it get slowed down to the yellow line, starting his green flag pit stops now. Todd also coming down pit road, starting his strategy game. Caleb McKinney being one of them drivers coming down. Corey also coming down pit road. They've got 70 laps to go to the end of this race. A couple takers are now down pit road. That kind of changes up some events around here on what will happen in the different points of view of each driver. Right now, can see Todd leaving pit road. Brandon taking over the lead here. Chance Manning in second. Josh Neal in third now. From going a lap down back onto the lead lap, things kind of have changed, but when everybody comes down pit road to start their strategy games, it's going to change just in a little bit. Raymond Castle has brought it into the infield. Also, we have 4 drivers that brought it into the infield. Alrighty, here at this moment of time, we can see right now Brandon as your leader, holding on to second. Josh Neal in. Oh, yep, Josh Neal in second. Chance Manning in third. Chance Manning down into pit road. Kind of changing some things around here at the moment of time. So we're looking at your pit stops for tonight. You see all the drivers that have taken either 3, 4, or 5 pit stops here tonight. Chance Manning only have taken 3, going to be bringing it to 4 this time. Wrong little button there. Let's go back to our gap. Kind of see the different things going on and the different gaps going on between all the drivers here. You can see the 44 about 16 seconds back, holding on to third. Josh Neal about 12 seconds back from Brandon. Michael Smith about 24. Ed Brown now coming down pit road, but here comes the leader of the number 5 coming down pit road. Brandon starting his pit stop. Josh Neal. Got to see right now Chance Manning holding on here at the moment of time. Back to up as your lead right now, Brandon. Looking at all the different things happening out there on the track. Todd Slauson has taken back over the lead here tonight. Hope everybody's having some fun out there tonight. Let me know in the chat. How is everything going on out there? Would love to hear from you. You know, how was your weekend? How was your weekend, especially being the 4th of July? Also, Alex Campbell has put the fastest lap out there on the track now. He's got the new session fastest lap. But with everything kind of starting to going on and everything changing, your biggest mover here tonight is going to be 7 positions, and that is going to be with the 45 of Michael Smith. Tied for second and third for the biggest moves. That's going to be your leader. And the second place number 1 car of Daniel Harsey being 6 positions gained since the start of this race. Definitely apologize for all the little breaks here. Kind of been a long 16-hour shift, working yesterday and only got a couple hours of sleep today and getting into it tonight, having to work tonight. It's been definitely it's gonna be a long couple nights here, knowing that how this week is going so far. But we do have some more racing going on this season, and we'll pick up some more different races coming in on some different days. So stay tuned for the updated information here on Redline Racing and Network. We definitely want to thank everybody for supporting this league and our broadcast week in and week out. Right now, Todd has pulled away about 16.6 seconds from Daniel Harsey. We got about 7 drivers on the lead lap. Josh Neal being the first one lap down here at the moment of time. We only have 61 laps to go to the end of this race. Getting down to the crunch time here tonight. So, with 61 laps to go, let's see what's going to happen here at the end of this race. quite a few of these lap times right now, and kind of seeing where the closest battle out there on the track right now is, and that is with Alex Campbell right now. And that is about a 0.3 second gap from Brandon. Let's watch this battle going on out there on the track and see what's going to happen. You can see Daniel Harsey battle for second, third, and fourth place. Look at the run. Man, both of them getting around the number one. Josh Neal did this run the fastest lap now for the new fastest lap set of the session. While we watch this going on real quick, I got some looking up to do. We'll be right back here after this commercial break.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Raise a quote. We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.jackiejonescdjr.com or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
All right, there we go. We do apologize. Had to get some things looked at, and unfortunately, this is not what I wanted to do for everybody. But we're going to still broadcast for a little bit longer. But tonight's race got a little extended for some laps here tonight. And with that being said, I'm not going to be able to finish this broadcast to be able to do the interviews here tonight. Unfortunately, I do have to go to work tonight, and with the race getting a little extended, a little bit longer than normal, it kind of went into farther into the our time frame. So I do want to apologize. We're going to stay broadcasting a little bit longer for everybody watching some of this action going on. But with that being said, we do want to apologize to the everybody out there, with not having to be able to stay out and broadcast for the end of this race. So we're going to try to keep everybody posted as much as possible. Post on our Facebook once we get the information on who won the race. But we do want to say sorry and I hope everybody is enjoying the show and enjoyed the season here for the Mid-Atlantic Racing Series. It's been a heck of a series, heck of a season, and man, these drivers have put us on a great show for the end of this. So we want to say thank you to everybody tuning in here, and hope everything goes great for everybody. So we'll stay on for just a little bit longer, and then we'll have to cut the race over, and we won't be able to watch the end of this because we only have 53 laps to go, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it to the end. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, right now we see let me get back to what's going on the track, because I was getting off track there for a little bit. But your leader right now, Todd Slauson, has led 57 laps so far. Brandon has led 34. Alex Campbell has led 10 here so far tonight. That's what we're seeing here at the moment of time. Dennis Kane, everything frozen up at the moment, of course, while we try to look at what's going on. Everything's wanting to not cooperate for us here in the booth tonight. But, man, what a night for everybody. Track temperature right now is 83, air temperature 66 degrees. With that 15 mile per hour east wind tonight, we have, with tonight's race distance of 306 miles. We got, good race overall, what we've seen. A lot of different lead changes, a lot of different things happening here. And man, oh man, we can't complain enough of what's happened. And it's been some heck of races that we've seen this season. We're looking at right now too. Let's see if we can pull up, while our system is still frozen on this number 12 machine, of course. Let's see if we can look at a couple of the drivers of our points farther down from fifth place. So we're gonna go through our point standings before actually we end it here tonight. This is what your point standings as of before we went to green flag racing here. Caleb McKinney is your points leader, but going into tonight it kind of changes. Chance Manning in second. Brandon is holding on to third in points. Fourth is Wesley. Brown is in fifth in points. Dennis Kane in sixth in points. Ian Campbell in seventh. Wayne Garlett in eighth. Todd Lawson in ninth. Corey Crowell in 10th. Austin Smith in 11th, Joshua Neal in 12th in points, Corey Blevins in 13th, Michael Smith in 14th, Wesley Peoples in 15th. Looks like Colton Manich in 16th, and Raymond Castle in 17th. As everybody through your point standings as of last week. With that being said, going on, we only have a couple minutes left, and we'll have to pull the plug here tonight. We do apologize of all the stuff that's going on here, but I hope everybody enjoyed the season, and I want to say a big thank you to everybody that's stood with us and watched these races here on Redline Racing Network, and especially for the Mid-Atlantic Racing Series, bringing us on board to allow us to broadcast this season. So thank you to them, able to let us come on board here. So with that being said, we're gonna have to cut the race over here. We're gonna have to get ready to get going to work here. Usually, with the shorter races we can make it, but tonight's race a little longer than what we were expecting, and we can't say sorry enough. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody had a good night. Stay safe, and we'll see everybody later on, and we'll see back Friday night for some racing, and then we'll see next season coming on.